Hey guys, welcome back. So we are live. Very simple. You know what we do. So we're gonna do it immediately. It's gonna be a lot of the same stuff. Let's see the front page. Okay. I'm already tired seeing these jobs. A lot of the same stuff. Let's go to date. I have no idea where these are. Seems there's no jobs the last 24 hours. Let's do this. Okay. Doesn't seem like much. Last 24 hours. 'We found one. I did not expect that I would find one. So let's put it on the stack. Great. On-time content specialist. 5 years experience. That's crazy. And how much did they pay? They didn't say. That's insane. And React. Oh, we're gonna have that problem again. Wait, when I do that. Date. Let's do last 24 hours. Nah, this is really bad. I would argue that some of them are not even 24 hours ago. Okay, now that we've done that, we're gonna go to our project like we usually do. Let's close it. Why is it forever loading? That's because of the servers. I need to uninstall client, to be honest. It's annoying me. Client. Uninstall. Great. Now, because we also started this one, why did you start here? That doesn't make any sense because I clicked it here. Localhost. Let's start a real website. Fabrica. Mm, okay, let's do that. So we're gonna go to why choose us, and the first part that we have, we can actually use that. So, which is this part with a focus of Ledge 2 with the results, and we need another div for that, so that's fine. And it's gonna be about us, where we're gonna paste that. So return. Great. Let's import those so we don't have that issue. Let's also import these from typography main. Let's choose this to about us as the class. We'll see if we have any data attributes. We don't have that. Now, let's check the text what we need to do. So that is how we launch websites and marketing campaigns. Also, it seems like we have this kind of logo on top, like this one. So let's actually do that above the H2. So let's go to our navigation and we have this link. We're gonna go back. Why choose us? It's not saved. Now it is. About us. In our flex center, we want to have that from link Next.js link. This is a library. You can read it in the Next.js documentation. But basically, it's like an anchor tag. Alright, let's actually import that to our application. which is going to be layout, not layout, home, app, page. Okay, page. And we're gonna say about us. So let's see where it is. So this is this one. We need to change the text. Let's do that actually. And on why choose us, actually, we said padding bottom, this one. We also want to have a margin bottom of 70 pixels. So it has more space. It seems that it doesn't work. Did I write it wrong? No, I didn't. That's okay. Let's go to our about page then. And let's say about us. Because again, this is the about us. The about us. Now we're gonna make this distance soon, but we also need to create this one, which is the same as this one. At least that's how it looks like. So these ones doesn't seem to be stacked on top of each other. So we could argue that justify center, item center is all good, but we have to stack them, which is going to be flexible. And justify start. Item start. Sorry, did I make a mistake? Not really. Let's think about this for a second. But first, let's change the text. How we launch. How we launch websites with marketing campaigns. Let's see how it looks. That looks almost similar. Now we still have an issue here. There are a couple of issues, but that's fine. First of all, let's see what we have here. We have some undefined in the browser, but that's okay. You cannot see it, but I will give it soon. Let's see what we have here. Okay, it seems like we have a small issue here on how we launch. And I said it should be separate. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's actually try to put Fabrica one time lower. Let's see what happens. Okay, then maybe we can say breakpoint. Aha! So that's a bit of a sneaky trick that I've did there. The distance seems mine a little bit taller, but that's fine. Let's build this one, which is the same as this one. So let's go to why choose us. And let's see where that text is. So it says modern, responsive, user friendly. That is a problem because we're not checking we're checking the wrong thing. We should check what we do, and then we have set something with summary. And we have to check the summary what kind of text they have. Max characters is 28 and it's in caption. And the text weight is 50%. Let's try it. So, load this H2. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But let's do it anyways. Let's do a span. Let's see what we have. Okay. Class name. This one. Where this one is going to be a caption. We're going to import that from typography. And there's text missing. Let's get the text. The text is: see how our team combines creativity, technology, and strategy to build powerful digital solutions. Let's see how it looks. Probably gonna look like shit, but that's fine. I don't even see it. Am I at the right desk? I am. Let's refresh. Okay. Okay. This just seems to be an text issue. Okay. Let's do text 626062. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it seems like mine is a bit bigger, but that's fine. Let's put the max characters. So max width of 24 characters. It's too little. Let's do 32 characters. Let's do 42 characters. That's not good. Okay. That's fine. And it says and. So let's do 40. Let's do 38. Let's do 36. Okay. That seems to be pretty close. Now we actually have to create this one, which are 4 images and some dots. And it seems like they're flexboxed, both of them, with an image. This image is going to be very interesting. Okay. We're just gonna create a new div, which is in here. And this div is gonna have data about us, content. So there's a couple of things going on. First things first. We have these boxes, and the boxes seems to be in a grid. And there are 4 of them. So we can map over them and make one of them. But if we're gonna map over them, then we have to prep the content. So in that case, let's first prep this one. Let's see if we have something that is just as wide and big. We do not have that. So this one is a unique one. Let's see what the width and sizes are of this one. of the image. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I just want to see what's going on. It says 1520 by 1993 250. I just want to see what the aspect ratio of this is. So let's check out ChatGPT for this. ChatGPT 1520 pixels by 9480 aspect video ratio 1.6 or very close to slightly wider. So 16.10. Okay, fine by me. Let's put that into practice. First, let's actually find the image. So we're gonna Shift Control E to get the menu back. Let's go to our public folder. So these are a couple of images that we don't need. We need to find the funny lady. 33, 34, 35. This is a layer on top. 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so it's asset 40, which we're gonna call about us content. Okay, that's how the image is called. Let's copy that. Let's go back to where we were, which is about us. Let's import image from next image. Or maybe it's even better to do a background check. We'll see. Let's go to source, and the source is going to be the images slash content.jpg. There are more requirements, which is the attribute, which is going to be about us video. Let's see how it looks. It's missing the required width property. So I'm gonna give it a class name, and hopefully we can say aspect video, which is 16.9. It still required a width. Okay, in that sense, let's do a fill. It failed to construct URL. Images about us content.jpg. It should work. Images about us, maybe like this. I see. Okay, so we have to work on that. The fill is not gonna work, and else it gives an error. So we need to define the width. Width full, height full. Just doing something. Is this okay? No, it really wants me to do with this. I don't think this is a good idea. I think it's a little bit bugged out, to be honest. I hate the I hate it. Yeah, I really hate the Next.js image source because it's different than the normal image. But let's check the documentation just once more. Let's go to image. Next.js image. Image source alt. We have to set a minimum width of height. Okay. Could you make a next image for this? Assume an image called about us is in the public folder. Let me see. Oh, you can do this? I did not know this. Okay, well, in that sense, then let's do this. That's way better. Okay, that looks gorgeous. Great. Now, let's cancel out here. And let's check if the rounding is okay. I think we can get more rounding. So instead of 2XL, we're gonna do 3XL. Did I do that right? I did. And now it looks suddenly very big. I'm not sure what changed. How can this be? Anyways, let's then put it in this container. And let's see what the container is. So let's go to, we have layout, we have home, we have page in the app. And let's go back. Let's put it the same here. Okay, that does not respond. Because the max weight is 1536, which should not be. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit. Oh, I'm fucking everything up. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Oh, I see. When did that change? What happened? Wait a minute. What? Is that because of this? You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay, that's severely bugged. I'm not sure why. Let's go to about us. Let's remove the image. Let's see what happened. Because that wasn't like yesterday. That's gonna give me an error. Yeah. So my application decided to tell me, hey, we don't care about your container. I wonder why. Let's restart the application. If you don't know, guys, Next.js is severely bugged after 15 plus. There's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. So hopefully that is it. Else I need to go look for debugging. Okay, so yeah, we do have an issue here. And the container is not working at all. Look at that. It broke everything basically. Maybe it's because of a diff that we've forgotten. Let's go to what we do. We have an error, which is a ref error. That's fine. Okay, that is a huge issue. Let's see why it's not responding, because that's insane. What does it say? Studio. Yeah, it's severely bugged. Okay, let's look at the app. Social proof undefined. Okay, so why is it not working? 1536. I don't think this is 1536 pixels. I think it's bigger. So it seems to be that this somewhere is the problem. Let's check the earlier versions of this application. File saved 20 minutes ago. Let's see the differences. Let's actually file saved 5 days ago. Okay, I think this is a better solution. Okay, let's work on that. So let's close everything. Let's go to page. Let's remove everything. Let's do that again. Oh, that sucks. Is it not me? Oh, okay. So now we saw what the bug was. I was zoomed in. Okay. Well, in that case, we can go back and have this. Let's do a. Let's not do in padding top because in our application we have these ones. I'm not gonna create these now because I don't have the time for it because I have to create some static data. Um, I'm thinking about creating this one, but I'm not sure if it's worth the effort. Let's see if we have it in our folder. That will be a severe help. But creating that from CSS, I don't feel like it right now. Let's go to our public folder. Let's see where it is. Okay, somewhere here. We started at 40. Let's do 41. Okay, and that is what image? Let me see. It's from here. Okay, that means that this button in particular is a CSS element. It says use SVG. So it's an SVG. Which, ooh, I haven't seen this for the longest time, to be honest. Let's try to copy that. Copy element. And I just want to see what happens when I do that. Let's go to about us. And we're just gonna copy it below the image. And let's see what this is all about. So we have an issue immediately, which just says style. The string comment expected property style, which is declared. We can say, yeah, we can say style is, and then I think we can do something like this. Not sure. Width is 100%. Height is 100%. I haven't used a style property for the longest time, so Let's see what the issue is. Let's see how we import that again. What does it say here? Okay, basically what it's saying here is that only the attribute or the value should be in semicolons. Okay. And then we can say comma here. So let's do that. Let's see what happens. Parsing code failed. Okay, let me see. Does that fix the issue? It seems so. I just want to see what happens. Okay, there's something going on here. Let's put it in dark mode because it's a light image. Okay, we don't have anything right now. That is not good. So this one doesn't really work. That's strange because I literally copied here the SVG. Show you guys. This SVG here. And it doesn't seem to work. So I might need to create myself. But let's see the application tab here. If you don't know what the application tab, you can find it in basically the browser. We're gonna go to images. Let's see if we can find an SVG. Okay, so we have a logo, another logo, another logo, logos. Okay, we have a plus sign. We're not using that though. Okay, no, not these ones. SVGs. I think it's a special type of SVG, what this person did, which is very inconvenient, which makes my life harder at the moment. Let's just scroll a bit for a second and let's see if that's true. Yeah, I don't see any play button. And it's getting more confirmed by the second. Yeah, okay. That is a very annoying part that I have to create this on my own. Do I feel like it? Absolutely fucking not. So instead of doing that, we're gonna create the experience part, which is this one. Experience part. Whoa, wait a minute. The time is pretty late. Yeah, I think that's it for now. It's fine. I enjoyed it. Alright guys, that was a short but concise. We have made this part here. We're gonna work on it a little bit more with the highlighting, and we're also gonna create these parts, and we're also gonna create that part. Next time we're also gonna try to create that part, and we will see what happens here. So yeah, if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make it 600 within 7 years. And I will see you on to the next session.